Hi, I'm Dana. I want to do a yoga practice with you that's somatic based and will target your hips, pelvis, low back muscles. So what we're going to want is a yoga strap and then a yoga bolster. And if you don't have a bolster, you could also use a firm pillow from like your couch or your bed. So we're going to start lying down. So bringing yourself into that shape, you want to place your bolster towards the end of your mat. Come to lie on your back with your knees bent towards the ceiling and your feet on your bolster. Make sure that you have your strap within reach. And so once you bring your spine into this relationship with gravity, you might make any micro adjustments like walking your shoulder blades a little bit further apart, pulling the crown of your head towards the back of your space, lengthening through your cervical spine. And then bend your right knee and bring it into your chest, interlace your hands on top of your knee so that your knuckles are towards the ceiling. Begin to hug your right thigh straight to your chest, pressing your thigh into your abdomen muscles, pulling your abdomen muscles down toward your spine. Starting to feel a lever-like sensation with your lumbar spine grounding into your mat. Relax through your cervical spine, your neck, your throat. Find a little bit more space between your shoulders and your ears. And then invitation to notice your breath. You're not holding your breath, shortening, stopping, or shallowing it. Keep pulling your abdomen down towards your mat, creating space within your own body. Activate through your low abdomen, stabilizing through your hips and pelvis, and moving slowly from the head of your right femur bone. Begin to navigate your right knee towards your right shoulder. Moving slowly, finding that gliding like sensation at the head of your right femur bone in your hip socket. And evenly grounding from right to left on the back side of your hips, your pelvis. Starting to feel the work in your right hip, your right groin. Working in external flexion. Notice how your spine feels to your mat, encouraging, inviting heaviness. Noticing your breath and observing the conversation in your body. The tone of that conversation, sensation to breath, breath to sensation. Softening across your clavicle, your shoulders, your upper back. Keep everything as it is. Keep hugging your right knee towards your right shoulder. Release your arms by your sides. Find and feel the work in your right hip, your right groin. Still active in your low abdomen, grounding evenly right to left on the backside of your hips, pelvis, sacrum. And not holding your breath. And slowly, slowly release. Let your right foot come back to your bolster. Notice what it feels like in your hips, pelvis, maybe specifically the right side as you release that shape. And then bend your left knee into your chest. Find the opposite interlace of your hands, maybe, maybe not. Knuckles towards the ceiling. Square your hips. Pull your belly button to your spine and begin to find the straight flexion in your left hip as you hug your left thigh straight to your chest. Relaxing through your cervical spine, your throat, your jaw. And beginning to notice and work into that lever-like sensation in your left groin, . Levering your lumbar towards your mat. evenly grounded from right to left. Let your chest be heavy to your mat. Abdomen actively grounding towards your mat. Soft across the muscles in your face. And begin to activate through your low abdomen, stabilizing your hips, pelvis, and slowly moving from the head of your left femur bone. Not rushing. Begin to navigate your left knee any amount towards your left shoulder. Finding that movement at the head of your femur bone in your left hip crease, left hip socket. Gliding like sensation while still working the flexion in your left hip, your left groin. Still active through your low abdomen, stabilized through your pelvis, evenly grounded from right to left. Invitation to soften your shoulders with your next breath out. Activate through your abdomen, release the grip of your hands, keep everything else the same. Feel and find the work in your left hip, your left groin. Active through your abdomen, evenly grounded right to left. Evenly grounded from right to left. And slowly, slowly release that shape, letting your left foot come back to your bolster. And then locating your strap and place the strap around the ball of your right foot. Send your right foot to the sky, walk your hands, either hand up either strap, and then slide the strap through your hands and bring your knees aligned. So your right knee's aligned with your left. Walk either hand up either strap, again, making a fist with each hand on the strap. Then let your shoulders be heavy. Pull your belly button down, find a little bit of activation in your abdomen, stabilizing through your pelvis. And with your knees aligned, begin to pull and squeeze on your strap. Dorsal flex your right foot, curling all 5 toes towards you. Extending through your right knee, driving your heel away from you. Firming through your right thigh. Relax through your cervical spine, your neck, your jaw. You might find you need to squeak your hands a little bit further up the strap as you activate, but keep your knees aligned here. Keep pulling abdomen down rather than letting your lumbar spine arch off of your mat. Extending through your right knee, opening up the back of your knee pit, I like to call it. Keep hugging belly button to spine. Relax shoulders away from your ears. Soften through your jaw. Keep dorsal flexion in your right foot, extending your knee. And slowly begin to pivot or navigate your right heel out to the right, your right toes slightly inwards, finding an internal angle at the head of your right femur bone. Unalign your knees and slowly begin to navigate your right leg any amount towards your left shoulder. Keep flexing your right foot, extending your right knee. Right heel is still rotated slightly outwards, toes inwards. Internal rotation at the head of your right femur bone. Evenly grounded from right to left on the back side of your hips, pelvis. And breathing into that sciatica-like sensation or that IT band sensation on the back of your right leg. Not holding your breath, still squeezing your strap with both hands, walking your hands up your strap as you need, letting your shoulders be heavy, working into your palms as well. So full body work here. Simply observing the internal intimate conversation, sensation to breath, breath to sensation. And if and when your mind overcomplicates it, bring yourself back to that place of observation on a full exhale. Keep extending through your right knee. Keep flexing through your foot, stabilizing with your abdomen activation. Slowly, slowly, slowly begin to realign your knees. Release the internal angle at the head of your right femur bone once you're there. And then slowly release your strap, release the extension of your right knee, the flexion of your foot. Bend your knee, let your right foot come back to your bolster. Let your hands rest by your sides for a moment as you release that shape. And just observe the sensations throughout your entire body. And then bring your strap around the ball of your left foot. Send your left foot to the sky. Walk either hand up either strap and then align your knees. Square through your hips. Reestablish your grip with both hands. Fists onto your straps, knees aligned. Extend through your left knee and dorsal flex your left foot. Curl all 5 toes towards you. Squeeze and pull on your strap, keeping your knees aligned. Spine is heavy towards your mat. Chest, shoulders are heavy towards your mat. Squeeze with all 10 fingers, both palms onto your strap. Keep driving your heel away from you, extending through your knee, firming through your left thigh. Noticing your hips, pelvis, lumbar spine, the alignment. Avoiding the tendency for your lumbar spine to want to arch here. Keep active through your abdomen, firm through your left leg, driving heel away from you while you're in dorsal flexion. Begin to rotate your left heel outwards, your left thigh slightly inwards, finding an internal angle at the head of your left femur bone. Adjusting your grip with your fists as you need. Belly button to spine, slowly beginning to navigate your left leg any amount towards your right shoulder. Listening to those sensations as you come and not feeling like you have to push past anything. Don't really want to push past anything here. We want to listen to every sensation that comes up and have that conversation. Sensation to breath, breath to sensation. Relaxing your jaw, softening shoulders away from your ears, still flexing your left foot, extending your knee, internal rotation at the head of your left femur bone. Might be getting a lot of tingly, dull, falling asleep like sensations. It might be a lot sharper or louder. Maybe very uncomfortable or funny feeling. As long as it's not violent, we want to work with that. We want to have that conversation. And if and when your mind overcomplicates it, bring yourself back to that place of observation on an exhale breath. Slowly begin to realign your knees. Release the internal angle at the head of your left femur bone. Can release the flexion and extension in your left foot. Remove your strap. Let it come to the side of your space. Let your arms rest by your sides for a moment. And just observe the sensations as you release that shape. And then let the soles of your feet come to touch. Your knees sway out wide, so sides of your feet are on your bolster. And then I'll invite you to find any angle in your shoulders. So anywhere from your arms teed out, palms facing up, to cactusing your arms, to your fingers touching, or maybe even fully interlaced underneath of your skull. Wherever you land at, relax through your cervical spine, your throat, neck, jaw. Pull your belly button down and begin to press the soles of your feet together while simultaneously driving the sides of your feet down into your bolster. Pull your abdomen down. Feel your sacrum begin to move towards your mat. Maybe it's grounding into the mat, great. Otherwise, still sending energy towards your mat there, driving soles of your feet together, sides of your feet down, feeling and finding the work in both hip creases. Float your nose, opening through your throat. Relax your jaw. And without lifting your skull or losing the work in your lower body, slowly begin to turn your face, your neck, any amount to your left. Stopping at that first sign of new sensation or sensation lost. Noticing that your breath doesn't stop, shallow or shorten. Again, this is full body work. This is big work. So finding your level of balance, of awareness throughout your entire body, and withdraw from wherever that loudest sensation is, whether it's physical, mental, emotional. Just observing sensation to breath, breath to sensation, arriving just a little bit more with each passing moment. Keep squeezing feet together, driving feet down into your bolster. Slowly release the turn in your neck, coming back to center. Throat is open, nose, chin high. And slowly, without lifting your skull, begin to turn your face, your neck, any amount to your right. Still super active in your lower body. Steady through your breath. Relaxing the muscles in your face, your brow line, your lips, your cheeks. Driving the sides of your feet down, soles of your feet together, sacrum driving down towards your mat. An external angle and extension in both hip creases. Invitation to notice your breath. Keep squeezing feet together, driving feet into your bolster. And slowly release the turn in your neck, coming back to center. Feet still driving together and down. Release the angle in your shoulders, letting your arms come down by your sides. And then release the activation in your lower body. Let your hands help press your knees up and together. Send both legs along on your mat, so your bolster should be just about underneath of your knees. Walk your shoulder blades a little bit further apart. Pull the crown of your head towards the back of your space. And at this point, if there's another shape you'd like to find to complete your practice and integrate that work, feel free to find it now. Otherwise, releasing any final muscular efforts that your body may still be holding on to and allowing your breath to move freely throughout your entire body. And if you have the gift of time, I invite you to stay in your Shavasana for as long as feels appropriate. If you're ready to move on with your day, I'll invite you to slowly begin to bring awareness back to your breath. And as you become conscious of the rise and fall of your body with your breath, I encourage you to begin to invite physical movement back into your body, however feels appropriate. And when you do feel back in your physical body, depending on your positioning, knees will more than likely make their way into your chest. Pause for a moment there and then roll to either side to a fetal position. And then using your arms to help press yourself up to any comfortable seat, head above heart, heart above pelvis. Your eyes can stay closed if that feels safe and or comfortable to you at this point of your practice. And if you feel called to, hands can come to heart center, Anjali Prayer Mudra, but that's never required. Wherever you do land at, though, I invite you to take this last moment to yourself, to thank and honor your own body for the movement, balance, strength, mobility it just gave you. And thank you for sharing your time, your space, your practice with me today. Namaste. Thanks for practicing with me. If you liked this, make sure that you like and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any of my other future videos.